Let's see, Bob Statham is a general contractor that I met, how many years has it been now?
About 12, I think.
Is that about 12? Yeah, the market crashed before. And I was having a yard sale and Bob showed up with two of his grandsons and he was buying all the extra computer equipment and whatever else I had. And it was just really cool, and Bob, being the talker that he is, we started talking. I said, oh, what do you do? And he tells me, I said, oh my God, we just lost our contractor in my networking group, but you should come. And so he did, and he's been here ever since. And the coolest thing is to me, is because I'm in the mortgage business, I had a lot of contractor clients. They all went out of business, but because Bob was here during all the down of the market, he stayed super busy and still to this day is. So Bob put previous types of jobs, any work that relates to construction, residential and commercial. Why is he successful? He work to do what I say. Number 2, answer my phone, which he does. You'll see him do it. And number 3, do service that are extra at no charge, and he does. What sets him apart is he has deep knowledge about anything to do with construction, and can't read that word. I'm guessing it means he goes above and beyond. Ideal types of referrals. He says all referrals are fine. I know he has favorites though. And I've seen him change over the years, by the way. And something no one knows about him. I went to a one-room school. My parents paid for my birth with rabbits, which were fed to the patients.
The patients in Enloe Hospital.
This is the cutest thing. Well, Bob, welcome, and tell us all you know.
Well, thanks for letting me share with you. And in over 12 years, I've covered a lot of subjects. A lot of times there isn't a lot new. We can present things differently sometimes. But I'd like to say that I really enjoy the group. I don't need to be here financially. I can do fine without it, as Margaret Wood and Paul and many of you. Then why do I come? It's because I really enjoy meeting and the upbeat that I get from all of you. And so you start your day with a little upbeat. So today I'm going to talk about energy savings. I'll pass a few things around. I don't have physical things to show you. I don't know, somebody might want a pen. I'll pass around a pen. Okay, and then so
these are nice pens.
yes. One of the things that perturbs me is that people, you see little plastic pens and cheap. I hate it. I think that's embarrassing, to give somebody not a nice pen. And you're only talking, not that much more money. And you're not meeting that many people, it's going to break you. So why do it, And so I like it that way. Oh, now I think I spoke, wasn't too long ago, and I passed out referrals. By the way, I have Mark, marketing guru, doing my website. I think I gave somebody, those that don't have it, if you have it, keep it. If not, the others. Here's 3 pages of references of people I've done work for. And I made the offer. Any one of you call any of them and give me a bad rap, you got a dinner on me. Taco Bell. No, seriously. So, I care about it. So it doesn't matter when I start a job. We had a problem with one recently. Put in patio door window, and it said, be careful not to use a power gun. My guy used a power gun. Stripped it out. Now the door hardly moves. And the lady was all shook up. I said, don't worry, I don't care what it costs, I will take care of it. So I go down to them, we go down, buy 2 brand new wheels, pull it out, it's so heavy, they lift it and then adjust it, but they didn't lift it. So, you know, those things happen, and we're not perfect, but what makes the difference? We make it right, and we do it with a good attitude. So I don't care what it costs. So anyway, if some of you want those, maybe that's a way to say, hey, this guy's been around a long time, and then I'll give you another one. I ever take a down payment. All people, they want half down, never do it. You're only allowed to take 10% of the contract, or maximum $1,000, whichever's less. That's the contracting law. So I thought, why do I want to take it down there? What for? Oh, to solidify the contract. Contract is a nasty word. Agreement. Never use the word contract. Never. Agreement. Well, here's another one. You want me to patch your drywall, or would you like me to repair it? Words make a difference whenever you're communicating. Think about it. They really make a difference. You're not being sneaky. You're not being deceitful. You're being professional. Okay? If you don't feel that way, go ahead and rip them off. Lie. Do all those things. Unless you want to be a different person. So, so then, I've never had to lien, never had to sue. Have I ever had to knock my bill down a little bit or do without something? Sure. Cheaper than a lawyer. So the whole thing is you have to look at how you want to do your business. And my guys don't, they make mistakes. I make mistakes. You know, and so we just, the main thing is we want to take care of it. So let's talk about energy. Your house has how many ways? Some of you help me. What are ways you can save energy in your house?
Whole house fan.
Pardon?
Whole house fan.
Whole house fan.
Attic fan.
Ceiling doors and
Attic
windows.
fan. Wait a minute. Your whole house and attic fan. You know the difference?
I do not.
I don't.
I do.
Tell me. Okay.
I do.
Yeah. We've talked about before. Okay, so I'm going to come back to those. What else? Let's go.
Insulation.
Insulation.
Ceiling doors and windows.
Seal the doors and windows.
Updating appliances and lighting,
What? Update them?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Curtains, blinds shut,
What about
closing your windows.
electrical outlets? Sealing those all the way around your house, everywhere. Taking the cover off, and there's a little foam thing that you can buy. You can do it with a seal. With a little screwdriver, you can do that. All right. Any other ways? You got appliances,
Have your HVAC serviced,
HVAC,
serviced.
SEER rating. We'll take a second on that. On heat and air conditioning, I put them in all the time, and I adjust them. And I'm not a licensed heat and air guy. Well, where did I get my knowledge? Where did I get my experience? Looking what people don't like. Why didn't it work? There's a difference between commercial and residential. On commercial, it's 300 square feet per ton. Residential is 500. So if you want to do 400, you can see the per ton, then you know you're going to have a unit a little bit bigger. Now, there's a SEER rating on that. It's called SEER. And that rating used to be when I started construction in the 70s. Got my license in 76. I started in 72. Built my own house. And that's how I'm doing that. That's how I got into this mess. So then, your SEER rating was 10. Now the minimum's 13, but you can get up to an 18 SEER rating. So if you go like a 13, let's say a 3-ton unit will cost $5,000. I'm just going to use that as a number. To go up one more ton would be $500. Then to go one more ton is $1,000 difference. Then to go one more ton is $3,000 difference. So as you go to the super efficient, the cost goes up. But people get the system and they just sell you like Bill Brothers, Gilmore Heat and Air, Bonnie, all these companies. They're good companies, and they really will put you a good unit, they just charge a super lot for it. I mean, a lot. Example, you're gonna pay about, let's say you get an average house of 2,000 square feet, they'll charge 20 to 25,000. I could do that for 1,100, 11,000, 10,000 less. Well, where'd the money go? Advertising. On Bonnie Plumbing, it said Johnny Fix It Quick. And so he's got to get his benefits and everything. So it's fine, I understand, that's okay. That's the way the world works. It's just not my life. I don't want to do it that way. So I'm giving you education so that you know when you go out, well, I'll remember Bob said, hey, you find a little guy driving a truck, that has a lot of experience. He'll do a good job, take him a little longer, but you'll save money. And they'll back it up, right? They'll back it up just like the others. And, well, another bad one was Bonnie Plumbing got a fine of $10,000 for overcharging seniors at the contractor's board. Now, I can say that. Why? Because I know that happened, and that so it's different when you badmouth a company, you don't have a fact. You need to have a fact.
Yeah.
And so, why did that happen? How did it happen? Was it just one time? No, that had to happen more than once. Okay, so back to the differences between attic fan and a whole house fan. So in Sacramento, the beautiful thing about here is in the dead of the summer when we have 1 or 2 weeks when there's no air movement, it goes up to 105, 95, and then it only comes down to 80 maybe. But the rest of the time, in spring or going into the fall, the delta breeze comes in and drops down to 65 or 75, somewhere in there. So the beauty of that is, so you'll say, okay, I don't want to run my heat air even though I got an 18.0 is sufficient. So what do? You open a window at one end of the house, and then you turn the attic fan on, and the attic fan will bring the outside air in and push the inside air out. Okay, that's how a whole house fan works. Does it work in the winter? No, can't use it. So then, let's talk about an attic fan, not a whole house fan. Attic fan is when the east sun comes up in the summer, and it's in the morning. Well, how hot do you think it is in your attic at 10 in the morning?
Well, over 100.
Yeah, you're right on. Probably 110 at 10 in the morning. You say, how can that happen? Because the composition roof, the heat's hitting it, it's all oil, and it's hitting it. So then now what's happening is you have the thermostat. The little thermostat you set for 110 degrees. So it comes on at 110 and pulls that heat out. If your house is here, you don't have 2 of them. Say, oh, 2 is better. No, one here, it pulls through the attic and out here. They have it for the roof. So if the roof is like this, they have it. Got some pictures. This is called the quiet fan. I'll go into that in a second. So anyway, it'll pull it out and stop your heat and your air conditioning unit from having to be used probably 2 to 3 hours sooner. So you're going to be more comfortable. Now this fan here is a quiet fan, and what they did, the difference, how you turn a whole house fan, it goes, it sounds like your rail track. That's easier. I had a lady that wanted, when she taught harp, my granddaughter was taking harp lessons from her. So she wanted something quiet. So I found one that had different stages, and it looks like your return air. It isn't like the big louver thing, it just looks like a return air. And what happened is they put the ductwork, see if I can show you. There's your thermostat. Picture's worth 1,000 words, I can find there. So the fan is way here in the attic, hanging with a cord, and then you have this ductwork that comes down to the return air, so you don't hear it. It just sucks quietly. You still can tell, but very quietly. Let's talk about in closing, light bulbs. Take every single incandescent light out of your house. That needs to be done this week. Get rid of them all. And don't buy just a screwball. Dump that. That's no good either. And go get LEDs. They have them They have them at Costco. A 70 watt is 7 watts. So you go for a 70 watt would give you so many looms. So what happens is it goes to 7 watts. I have 180 lights in my small house. Can lights outside and inside. I haven't changed a light bulb, and I don't even know when. Because I've changed them all to LED. 40 to 50,000 hours. If you do it to defective one, take it back to Home Depot, Lowe's. Hey, it's a bad bulb. They'll give you another one. So I think today I just want to educate on energy things, and then have any questions, give me a call. But the idea was to just help you understand there are ways to save money, you know, other than what do you do with the money? Because you literally, if you don't invest in your home to save it, you don't have it to invest. So, anyway. Pardon?
Questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
2 years ago, it was really hot in about June or July. I turned the air conditioning on. All I got is warm air. I had it serviced. It turns out there was no Freon.
Yes.
He put Freon in, and he told me that Freon's no longer being
Correct.
produced. You need a new unit. Is that correct?
Well, no, that's kind of correct. The R22 is done away with, and you can get it on the black market, but it's very expensive because you can't get it. It's like lead-based paint. It's phenomenal on the crown. Shines and it's durable, strong. I can get it in Reno, Nevada, and bring it down. That's the same thing. You can. But a lot of times, these units will last. They can repair them and repair them and repair them. Don't let anybody say, oh, it's 10 years old, it's 15 years old. You can repair and repair and repair. It's just how long you want to go. It's like a washing machine. So that's the difference. Just get a good service person, and they can tell you, and they'll be honest about it. Change your filter on a regular basis, because it's when you turn it on, you hear a sound in your return air. Then that's choking. It's just like I'm choking you. So you want that not to coat the coil so it becomes efficient. So the idea is people say change them every month. Why not? I mean, why not? So does that help you?
Yes, I replaced the unit. I got prices between $11,000 and $24,000.
Exactly. No, that's construction. And to know what you're getting and what kind of thing, that's exactly right. And what size is your house?
2,500 square feet.
Yeah, 11,000.
And he suggested an attic fan. I did not put one in.
Yeah, but it's like a roof, okay? They go on roofs and say, oh, you gotta use a energy-saving roof, like light gray roof. You can use dark, put in an attic fan, a whole house fan, and you can still get your dark roof that you want to go to the house. Not a sick white gray one that doesn't look good unless you color coordinate with it. Have someone like me that can help you with those colors.